Hey there guys, it's Mythic Run. We're back. And yeah, today's the day. Not much to say. Today we're back. That's something to say. Got a video recorded for tomorrow. Just gotta edit it. And that's that. Oh, Jix, what's up, brother? No. Midnight's not out for another. No, season 1. I don't think season 1 will be for a while still. Let's see exactly when it's. It's not even, the expansion's not even out yet. Still pre-patch. I was just reading an email that came through. Let's see. Season 1 midnight launch date. It is the 17th of March, so yeah, full month still. But in 2 weeks, basically like, yeah, 2 weeks from yesterday, this is when the if you paid extra money thing launches. So that'll be that day. We'll be streaming that evening. And then that's that. Try to get I still gotta do the end of season Disband review. We'll try to get out around this time. And then Thursday until the 10th, I guess, is when the 17th, so it's, yeah, it's 2 full weeks of no patch, right? Of no season. Well, anyway, let's continue to see more dungeons. Not very many listed anyway. But it does seem like they're harder now. Mythic Plus doesn't start till the 21st. Oh, really? Jeez. That's crazy. We got a long time. I don't know what we're going to do, to be honest. I don't know anything about the expansions like endgame at all. I haven't even leveled the character yet, which is really abnormal for me. But not getting into the alpha early, that's usually when I would do it. I would do it like once before all the in-game testing starts, but not actually getting in. That really hurt. But yeah, we'll see. I definitely want to make time for it. But there's only like a week now, so don't know when we'll do it, honestly. Don't have a lot of free time. I don't know how long it's going to take. That's the thing. I don't know how long it's actually going to take. But I would like to do it at least once before the expansion launches, so I'm not going totally blind. That would be the first time I've leveled totally blind since, oh God, who knows. I guess it would have to be probably Cataclysm or something. Probably not even Cata, because I remember watching like Jesse and Total Biscuit. They were doing like videos on every single quest. What a gold mine that was. I really, not that I think they should or anything, but I really wish they would do another full world revamp, because I would get so deep into that on the beta. Like, that would just be all we would do for months. Wait, what? Oh, they're both healers. Shit. Well, we'll have to fight it out, see which one wants to heal. Okay, the other person left. Alright, makes it easy. Yeah, we'll take a third healer, yeah. Which was the one that left? The monk, unfortunately. That was the one that I wanted. I thought the other guy was Shadow for some reason. I saw there was like a low score player that confused me, I guess. Okay, we got bloodlust now. So the comp opens up severely. Just need to find some good damage dealers for the final slot. Or just the first person who applies. Perfect. Alright. That's ideal. Let's go. We're going to go to... What? I don't even know what dungeon is. Oh, Flooded Gate. Shit. Again? Man, we keep getting it over and over again. That's frustrating. Flooded Gate on our way. Horley. No, didn't recognize what that name was when I first looked at it. Hey, Dave, welcome. It is morning. 20 more minutes. Been sick, so I've been waking up later. Didn't get out of bed till almost 10 today. That's the other problem with basketball. It's like, in order to get there, I have to leave it like before 7. I'm not waking up until like 9. So I guess I'm definitely not going to play this weekend. I got to start trying to get my sleep schedule back on that time. At one time I was waking up at 6 like every morning and no problem. Dalgorithm, what's up, brother? How's it going?
Another incursion, and we need some
I'm still trying to wake up. Oh, I bet.
I know you're good at this.
It's important to wake up too, like especially before you like handle heavy machinery or something like that. Fresh Metro stream. Hope you're better. Not, but yeah. I guess I'm less stuffed up than yesterday. That's good for the stream. You do sound better. Yeah, I definitely must sound better, yeah. Wow, kid, welcome. How the hell are you, brother? Tonight is our varsity boys basketball team's last game of the regular season. So as soon as this is, I'm going to be ending around 4 because I got to rush off to get there.
4, 3.
And then the playoffs. Next Saturday is their first playoff game, so this could be AI Metro. How? What would I have to do to enable that? That would actually make my life a lot easier. If I can get an AI to stream for me, although you'd probably have to pay a lot to do that, but that would be really comfortable because then I could not stream some days and still stream. That would make things a lot easier when I'm sick and stuff. Or just get the clone to be sick instead. Oh, would it work that way? Like I can transfer my maladies to the other version of me or something? I don't really mind being sick typically. It's just some days it really affects the stream. Yesterday I felt like it was going to affect the stream, but there was like no comments on it, so I guess it was fine. I was taking this, like, you guys know Alka-Seltzer or whatever? They make like a product that you put in water and it's like makes you feel better. I was taking that for a long time. I always liked that over like pills and stuff. And then I guess I didn't even realize they have this, but they have a nighttime one as well that helps you like sleep. And so I took that and it was like crazy how it's really helped me sleep when I can't. But I try not to take it too often. There was only 4 in the thing, so now I need more. I'm out. But I guess we'll just not take any more and see what happens. Hopefully I'll be better by tonight. We actually need this key, don't we? But seems like they're a lot harder now. My player's been throwing LUA errors all day. Oh yeah. Not surprising, I guess, to anybody. I haven't had any issues that I can tell that I'm having at least though. Could be happening without being able to tell. Hey Kyle, welcome. How the hell are you, brother? I just flopped first pull on 15 halls, not sure why. So I downloaded OBS. Oh sweet, well good if you run into anything. Let me know. What's the damage uptime like on your Tazavus trinket? Can you even see that anymore in details? It was not great, but it was better than none. If you can still see it in details, remind me, I'll show you at the end of the key, but I think you probably can't anymore, honestly. I think you can. Alright, sweet. Remind me at the end. We'll take a look. Good morning. When you have time, could you go over your talent builds? Yeah, I saw your comment. There's not really much to go over, though. I'm not sure what you want me to talk about. I replied to that comment, but it's like, I just take talents that are tank related, and that's it. And that's like 75% of all the talents. There's probably like 2 or 3 things that maybe are controversial, and then the rest are just like choices that I made. That's it. But yeah, if you have any questions about, I mean, I can do it, but I just don't know what I would talk about. But if you have any questions about something I'm taking that you're surprised by, or something you're surprised I'm not taking, that would be a much better, like I can definitely answer that. For the most part, it's just like nothing. I don't think there's anything to really talk about. It's like all pretty obvious. I was watching tank tuning for Blood Death Knight in beta, and it seems like we still aren't improved from the War Within. I know. I mean, it certainly feels better to me. They're a lot more passively tanky now, which is, I think, a good thing. I didn't know that I was going to like it at first, but actually now that I've played it, I'm pretty satisfied. Yeah, if you're trying to maximize PI, like you just can't now? Like you have to guess? Just give it to people on cooldown, I guess now. Yeah, I would definitely say it feels better, yeah. I don't know that it's an actual, like, numerical improvement, but I think a lot of the people who talk about shit about Blood Death Knight, like, look at it like it's a spreadsheet, like if you can't possibly make any type of error ever, and as such, like, it's only looked at as, like, what the theoretical maximum of these things could be. But that is not how the game works at all, like, it's at least not for me, I don't know. So yeah, for me now, Blood seems like you're going to be able to make more errors and survive them than you used to. And to me, that's an improvement. Whether or not, you know, other people agree with that, I don't know. But pretty much every other tank was better than that. I mean, maybe Vengeance and Prop Pally had some times when they were worse than Blood. But I think pretty much every other tank was better at that kind of thing than Blood was. So it's good that there's a little bit more balance now. But as always, the meta will be decided by what utility and offense the tanks bring that is the most applicable to the season, so probably never be Blood at the high meta unless something crazy happens again like in Season 4 of Shadowlands.
Welcome to the fire and ready.
And that's good for me, I'd prefer that actually. Some kind of shot to get both of these? Probably not, though. Nope. Yeah, literally every time I try to do this, man. Like, come the fuck on, dude. Hey, Gio, welcome.
Beware. I'll get him, boss. Beware.
Down and enjoy this.
These guys are terrible at this. Setting them up for insane success, and we're still finding failure. But we're getting them all, at least that's all that matters. I noticed there are a lot of builds now that are not taking improved Vampiric Blood and are taking Plague Infusion and Blood Mist. Oh, really? Nah, I tried Blood Mist, it was terrible on the beta. Improved Vamp Blood I could never not take as an Umbilicus fan, but... Plague Infusion. I don't know what that talent name is, though. What is that? No more good. Blood Mist and those new AoE talents look really cool, but they suck numerically. Yeah, they all suck. It's really weird. I thought they were going to be great. It's almost like you can take no talents and be fine. Like some of those talents just don't do anything. They're very minor improvements. Another guy down there? Jesus Christ. Three likes. Yeah, I just started the stream like 15 minutes ago, but yeah, I appreciate the support. Likes, I'm not really that. I mean, certainly do it if you like it, and if you don't, no worries. this. Plague Infusion. Oh, that. Yeah, that's a good talent. I honestly should probably take it. I will take it in the future. You can take this in the future or no? Or do we only get the 4 points for that? It helps with the threat situation. I haven't had as much issues with it as I thought I was going to have, though, so it hasn't been an issue. Got it off. Oh, didn't get it off. Died at the last second. Are you gonna play early access for midnight? Yeah. Well, you think I was just not gonna do it? No, I'm gonna keep doing keys that week, guys. I'm excited to see if I can get to all 20s in time. Yes, I will be playing midnight the second it comes out. I'll be playing it before it comes out. We already played a ton on the beta. And I want to do a little bit more still. I want to test. I want to like level. I've not actually leveled the character on there yet. I'm not gonna have the luxury here. One of those fights. We aggroed that. Don't want to wait to level so you're not spoiled. Oh no, I wanted the opposite. I don't want to. I don't care about leveling story or something like that's not. I don't want to be like lost at fucking midnight on the launch night. You know what I mean? I want to know everything I need to do to level before it comes out, so I'm not feeling frustrated that night and getting like early burnout. You know? Feel that like that's why I always recommend going on the beta for testing Mythic Plus as well, because when the shit comes out, there's like a different level of pressure to it than there is on the beta, you know? On the beta, it's like, alright, whatever, who cares? Like, fuck it. But when it comes out, it's like, no, come on, I gotta level, let's go, you know? And so I don't want to end up, like, not knowing what I'm doing at that moment. I feel like 18 to 20s have been a bit harder. Oh yeah, apparently they changed something. I didn't see what, but... yeah, like if it's overwhelming, you might end up like having a really bad like first impression of the expansion. You know, I don't want that. No need to have that. That's something we can just circumvent by doing a little beta testing. But yeah, I would hope to. Like in Dragonflight, I leveled like 6 or 7 times before it came out. In the War Within, I think I only did it once or twice, but I definitely need to do it at least once before it comes out. And I also wanted to do a full playthrough of every single quest in Silvermoon and like take my time and read the quests and listen to the music and everything. So I really want to do that, but it's hard. Like I don't know how long it's gonna take, and it's hard to dedicate the time to it. So outside of like canceling a stream and doing it, it's like I don't know when else I'll have time for it. We get 2 weeks to basically level and understand the expansion. Oh yeah, no doubt. But I don't, yeah. I have no interest in leveling the character like as a task, so I want to get that done ASAP and begin working on whatever endgame and world content there is. They made Dragonflight Legacy loot. Oh yeah, I heard about that. Is it gonna be 90 for midnight? Yeah, it should be 90, right? Pretty much. Always gonna go up 10, I guess. What the fuck? Tank mechanic hit me while I was getting pushed back, I guess. Dungeon's been surprising me. All of a sudden I just get destroyed. Need to get this boss over here. Shit. That's really bad. Now we're gonna have 2 big piles on 2 sides. What does legacy loot mean? It means you get like full loot even if you're alone, whereas in the normal way it works you have to like have more people to get loot. Plus it also usually indicates that they're like gonna start looking at tuning the raid if it's hard to solo or something like that happens. I don't think anything happens with the difficulty unless it's actually like bugged or needs to be adjusted. Oh, you actually do more damage, really? I didn't know that was the case. I thought that was just a function of the level that the mobs are. Yeah, like if you go do, well, I don't know. There's not really a good example now, but if you could try to, if you went and tried to solo a current raid, you would only get like one item because it's based on how many players are in there. Do you think Midnight Beta is more melee or caster meta? I don't have no idea. I don't think about DPS at all, ever. Outside of when in there fucking up. Like that guy. Okay, this needs to die. It is not gonna. Actually, no, we're good. Very comfortable. I don't know what the fuck I was saying. The worst part about Gorping is that there's like a way to like make it where you regain the target you had prior, right? Is that the thing with a macro? When I Gorfians, I have to grip them to myself, and then it targets me with the macro. I need to change that. Do you have anything to share in the upcoming changes to PvP gear? No. PvP is awful. Don't do it. Don't participate. If everybody recognized the fact that PvP is totally like ridiculously bad and everybody stopped participating in it, then Blizzard would actually have to do something about it and make it better. But they continue to just skate by doing absolutely nothing with PvP and making it like somehow still viable. Target last target, I think, or something like that. And so what, I put that in the macro? Remind me after this if you can. At the end of the macro, gotcha. Wait, what? We do not want that. I think we have some Death Knights. Alright, let's key over. Key over.
Beware.
Only the strongest survive.
Makes no sense. I have no idea what the rush is there. Do people actually fight that boss while fighting those guys?
We've got another incursion, and we need some defenders. I know you're good at this.
That skip is only viable after you do this pack. I've never seen the boss pull with those dudes. Yeah. It's passive, so it was you. Oh yeah, so yeah, macro. Slash target last target, like that. Okay, let's make sure it works. Yeah, I did it, but it's not my fault. Like, yeah, it didn't even, like, I don't even know what, it's passive? What the fuck does that even mean? What are you talking about? Oh yeah, that's nice. Doesn't even switch the target, like, at all, it looks like. Perfect. Alright. I guess now we're at 18. We did need that one in time, and that was actually going pretty good. There was a chance. What the hell's going on here? See, I swear there's like a lighting change in Midnight. Obviously something wrong there, right? Something's changed about lighting in Midnight, and I think it's partially the reason the game looks so different in Midnight. Also, why the fuck is mining that fast? What the hell is even going on there? Mining is like instant now or something.
Foreman says pipes leaking again. Fly up. Glue them shut.
Nobody from the last run's coming again, that's for sure. That's pretty ridiculous. Joseph Death. What the hell?
Someone didn't get the message. These are earthen resources. We need you to mount a defense.
What do we need here? We do need lust. Yeah, I have the Ash Kahep buff. That makes it faster, I think. What is that? This expansion was solid though, man. I'm gonna miss it. Some nice zones. When you make a pact with one of the three guys, one of them gives increased gathering speed by quite a lot. Oh. You have to do that like every week or something? Because I don't think I've done it, but... that must be it, I guess, though. I love the rep system in the War Within as well. They did a great job with it. I managed to get exalted with all the reps without doing like any actual like thing that I didn't want to do. I had it on my tunes for months because I never completed the weekly quest after forming the pact. Oh yeah. Really wish there was some value from getting loot that you don't need, man. That's the biggest thing that I think they need to tackle. They probably won't. I think they're just totally fine with it not. being tackled, but it does seem so weird that there's so many item levels and so many pieces of loot out there that are just totally useless. Like, whoever needed that item at any point in the expansion? A 104 Warbound? Like, what? Who would ever need that? Upgrading gear on Midnight Beta now costs gold instead of Valor Stones. Yeah, Valor Stones has been gone forever, but the gold thing is new and people are mad about it. But like, it's so little gold, it almost seems like a bug. Like, why did they even do that? Alright, back to Floodgate. I suppose technically it can be used to upgrade gear now when you sell it. Oh, it gives you a small amount of gold, right? Yeah, I mean, I guess so. It gives you 37 gold, so that's one upgrade. Interesting prospect there, I guess, to think about, but I honestly don't think that gold thing's staying. I think that's a bug of some sort. I do like gold as like a universal currency, though. That's a big thing I've been doing with my game. I mean, even in the Pokemon game and stuff, I always feel like currency should be some kind of big, important currency, and not just something you passively get and don't use much. Like, that's pretty much like how I use gold. It's like, doesn't even make sense. I don't ever use gold for anything outside of buying stuff on the auction house. I think upgrading all your mythic pieces fully would cost like 3,400 gold. Yeah, that's like nothing, right? It's very, very low money. I don't know why. When I don't need Valor Stones, I have full cap, and when I need them, they're suddenly gone. That was the intention. Like, that's exactly what they wanted to happen. Because they wanted you to go... Basically, they were trying to convince you to go do world content to get this shit. But it's just nobody wants to do it, you know? So people just complain about it. Like, I mean, even myself, I'd rather just not upgrade the gear than go do content I don't want to do. This, whatever this... I don't even know that I still have that. Those like world soul events that happen in the world, those are fucking garbage. That's one of the worst things I've ever done. It's really not even that bad. It's just so beyond boring. It's just stupid.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Well, so like the cap's there, what we just talked about, that was all intentional. Like the cap is there to force you to care about Valor Stones more, you know. Yeah, I did them in the very beginning of Season 1 when we actually needed the stuff from it. I don't remember exactly why we needed it, but I remember doing them in the beginning of the expansion, and it was just stupid as shit, and I hated it. Again, it's just not even, it's just bad. It's just boring. Like, that's all it really is. It's just boring. It has, like, no real, there's nothing. It's just running around killing regular enemies. Not even interesting enemies, you know? It's such a weird thing that like Blizzard has such unique and cool mechanics in the game in some places, and then in other places it's like just kill regular mobs. That's the mechanic. Oh, alright. Boring. Even Delves, I think, should have had more mechanics and more interesting stuff going on. It's weird how backwards we went from Torghast. We had like the greatest system that could have been expanded upon, and they just gave up. Oh yeah, really big boardwalkers, right? That was cool. People hated on Torghast. I definitely didn't hate it, yeah. It was just a thing that people didn't like because they were forced to do it for their legendaries. But I think if it was just like a fun side thing, kind of like Delves, it would be looked at as probably one of the greatest pieces of content Blizzard ever made. It was such a unique thing as well, like nothing like that has ever existed in the game and never will again, probably. Play for 2 to 3 weeks in Shadowlands, and I love Torghast. Yeah, it's still good. I mean, it's still actually great. I still like going and doing it. I haven't done it since the War Within, though. I bet it's a lot different now because all the talent changes and stuff. I should try it. Like, I should party sync. I bet you can party sync and go do Torghast. I don't know how that part works, but you might not be able to. I really, that and Delves, like, they both needed to become leveling systems, and they just never became leveling systems. I think you could do Torghast leveling, but it's like you can only do like up to 3 wings or something. Or 3 levels or whatever they were called. Come on, I'm gonna go interrupt it. If they expanded the rewards in Torghast, I'd love it. Oh, there was lots of rewards. That was the thing. I mean, at one point it gave them the only mount you could use in the Maw. That's why it was so crazy. Yeah, I'm thinking there's like a module for Azeroth Core that's like, it feels a lot like Torghast. It's like almost Torghast but without the powers. And I'm thinking of installing it and seeing how it goes. It's an interesting concept, just like infinite difficulty, like you just keep going up and up and up in a system. That's what I wanted it to be, but it didn't end up being that. Probably a garbage take, but if they drop Island Expedition loot, I would farm it. Oh, really? That's interesting. What? Because islands are just not fun? It should be a lot easier to farm than Torghast, because they are all static difficulty, right? They have some cool things that I want, but the island expeditions are just rush. Torghast, you have to play with the powers. Yeah, I get you. It'd be cool if they can make like a legacy currency that can be converted into any other currency that you might need for all that kind of stuff. That would be cool, I think. Then they could do that with Warfronts and islands and Torghast and Delves and all this stuff down the road when it's not really like you don't want to go and spend hours in any one piece of content. The hell? The famous spider crab thing that ruined Siler's only submission to the channel. Torghast had such a depressing vibe to it. I would like to morph with more types of areas. Right, that's what I always said. Like, imagine, you know, there's so many ways to refresh it, but like, imagine if the thing that really came to my mind was, do you remember those Legion invasions where you would go to like different worlds or whatever, and how vibrant and how different they all looked. Imagine if that's what Torghast floors look like totally different realms of existence, like, or you could have even just done like the 4 realms of Shadowlands, you know what I mean? Like, okay, we're on like a Bastion floor now. Oh, now we're in a Maldraxxus floor, you know, like, instead of just all looking the same and all dreary and gray. There was like a couple rooms or whatever that looked alright. But at best, it was like 5 out of 10 visuals. They made such a dramatic mistake with the Maw. They tried to make it like the worst possible looking zone, and that was intentional. Like, it wasn't a bug. They wanted it to look like what hell would look like, and it's like, brother, nobody wants to spend time in that. Like, this isn't fucking Diablo, you know what I mean? Like, it's not that kind of game. Hey, Telemir, welcome.
Welcome to the firing range.
It's playtime. Playtime. Beware.
Calm down and enjoy this.
I remember being so far away from Venari and hitting that eye. Oh yeah. Yeah, it was cool concept too. Like, game wise, it was actually not bad.
I'll get him, boy. Beware.
Calm down and enjoy this.
Are you doing a 24-hour stream when early access launches? No, I'll never do a 24-hour stream. I can't stay up like that. I get really nauseous and feel really sick. But we will be streaming a lot those opening, like, especially the season launch. But
Beware.
not to a far corner. You want to bring him to one of the bombs. People usually run to one end of the bomb to make sure he runs through it. But if you force him to run through another bomb, then it creates like way better angles for people.
Beware.
Down and enjoy this.
I'll get him, boy.
But then a lot of times people just overlap what you're doing, so it doesn't help.
Beware.
Down and enjoy this.
See, now this one gets hit by default, so no matter where anyone else goes, we'll always get at least 2, you know? And there's only 6 or something like that in the fight, so if you do that, it makes it very easy to get them all. The angels you create for people are the angles you create, I guess. Angles, angels. Also, Holy Priest, love it, but yeah, I mean, it's just needed, like, makes it a lot easier to do the fight.
Like you said. Boss.
Yeah, a lot of pinging for no real reason. They keep like mispinging, so they have to ping twice or something, I guess. I hate Floodgate, but I love the boss voice acting. It is very thematic, yeah. The music too, really good. Why do they have a beacon on you is the real question. Oh, the Holy Pally. Surprised. I guess I don't know if things have changed, but Beacon of Virtue is such a powerful tool. Surprised to see anybody not take it. Maybe things have changed. What just happened there? That was weird. Beacon of Virtue costs a ton of mana right now, and people go with it. Oh, really? Well, it probably used to be like the best mana paladin, the best mana healer, and now I guess they're not anymore. It was actually at one point, it was like, I remember nerfed like severely because it was way too good. Oh, I just whiffed the interrupt shit. Maybe if all of us say it, they'll eventually listen. Mage. Yeah, I mean, that's the whole reason you bring the mage is to blow those. At least we did it eventually. Oh, the guy actually used drums? Oh my god.
Beware.
Alright, well this is still, I don't know what's going on with the damage meter. I thought it was keeping track of the time of the fight, but maybe something happened that bugged it out.
Beware.
Still seems like it's alright without us being used properly. I've seen loads of mages not lusting in the past few weeks, like more noticeably so. Did they have weak ores saying lust before? Probably, yeah, probably. Ever since 12.0, details have been wonky. Oh yeah. That's a good way to put it. Almost died before the shield. Not quite. Gonna be a few hundred K only. It sucks. Should have attacked him more, I guess. 80% though is still good. Well, it doesn't matter, it's dead now anyway. Okay, I guess we're leaving the key with 13 minutes left. Sweet. Oh my god, this game. Brutal. Absolutely brutal.
Got another incursion, and we need some defenders. I know you're good at this.
Mages are the bane of the pug experience. Honestly, I mean, the mage not lusting sucked, but the giving up way worse. I think with Frost being quite easy to play also, a lot of mages are super inflated score-wise. Oh yeah. Well, that's probably true too, but that guy wasn't really high score or anything. He's just one of the only people with Bloodlust who signed up. I disagree with math? What do you mean? Alright, I really don't want to be stuck in this key all day. I think maybe next week we'll do some more evoker keys. This was fun when we could actually progress, but now that they nerf keys again, it's like, well, now we're just stuck higher than we should be. It's actually really, really, really fucking shitty. I have like no prospect to get any more score now. Maybe a Priory 19, but it's like people just give up so quick now. It's like, doesn't even feel like we can't ever get score again. So it was fun for a few weeks, but end of season syndrome. No one has the patience. Nah, it's not about patience. It's just how the game's played nowadays. It's been like that the whole time. It's been like that for a long time. That was pretty much why I stopped playing my Death Knight in the first place, was because we had a hauls that was like, we had 5 deaths early and people thought we just had no chance of upgrading and everybody gave up. It's just such a fucking waste of time. I don't know why people play the game if they're going to behave that way. What is up with Floodgate and pre-patch? It does feel like it's... Yeah, I feel like I get Floodgate way more often than any other key for some reason. Abandon vote makes lever penalty obsolete. What does that mean? Did you see that instead of Valor Stones, you use gold to upgrade items now? Yeah, I saw that. I'm going to wrap up those endgame quests. I'm going to wrap up those endgame quests up until expansion release and mess with house stuff more. Gotcha. Let me know how it goes. No, it doesn't. It doesn't want. Keys are about 1 keystone level harder, seemingly. Is that right? Was there actually like a patch or a change that was something happened? Because I don't even know what happened. I was so engrossed with basketball last week that, or like these last few days, that I didn't even pay attention to, I guess, any patch notes. I was responding to that abandoned vote comment. Oh. On the competitive WoW subreddit, comment said the scaling changed by about 1 level and they tend to know their stuff. Oh yeah, I don't doubt it. I was just wondering like if there was actually a patch note. Like if it was a bug or it's intended or what, I don't know. I might not even be able to do this at this point. I wish there was a way to change keys, man. It's such a shitty system. What the fuck? It's such a shitty system. I really wish there was a way to change your key easier. Having to rely on somebody else's key to change it is really unfortunate. They could just make keys neutral? What does that mean? Like not dungeon related and you choose the dungeon? I don't think that would work. People have suggested that over the years. It's an interesting concept, but I don't think. It's such a basic concept that they must have a reason they wouldn't consider it. I haven't fully thought through why it wouldn't be a good idea, but people would only run certain dungeons. No, they still have to do all of them for score. I think the very best players in the world might not, but everybody else would still have to. I think it would make farming gear too easy. That's probably the real issue. It's in the beginning of the season, then everybody would only just farm the gear with one key, you know? It would be nice to do the dungeon you want, though. I mean, it would be, yeah. Or not even the dungeon I want, just to re-roll the key. I don't think you should be able to choose the dungeon you want, but I would just like to have some kind of currency or something that I could use to re-roll the key. Because like there's no 18s listed, at least last time I looked, and I don't want to do this key, so what do? Invite these fucking what is this? Somebody's trolling from the stream or something? I should invite these guys and just have fun, I guess. That's the only thing we can do. I think I'll probably put the extra point in Bloody Reflection. What? What Bloody Reflection? What is that? So yeah, we get one more point here. Is that right? Besides these 4. I don't know that I would use Blood Boil much more frequently, to be honest, but it would be nice. Bloody Reflection is... Yeah, I mean, it seems like a good defensive talent. That's the only thing I would say, so I would probably take that. 2 to 3 rerolls per 48 hours would be nice. I think they could just make a system like, you know, use some kind of currency. I've been talking about this for years, but like, you know how like whatever Valor Stones, whatever like the currencies. Those kind of currencies could be used to like re-roll the key as well, you know? Gold doesn't seem like... I don't think gold would be a good option. I think it should be like one of the currencies that drops from the dungeons. Because then it would allow you to like... You would... you know, I would go in and farm like a 15 or something like that just to make sure I had the currency so I could re-roll my 18, you know? I think that'd be way better. I think our Blood DK Apex sounds will really come down to how they tune the RNG and how frequently it spawns. Why it would, I mean, just factually, but it would have to be really fucking bad to not be really powerful. On the beta, it was like a 75% uptime or something like that. Yeah, that's what I mean, like Gilded Crest, that's, yeah. Crests in general, I think, could be used to re-roll it. Before they came up with this crest concept, I was banging the drum for some kind of end of dungeon currency like Valor, like actual badges of Valor or whatever from TBC. I think badges of Valor are the great, like it's the best currency they've ever had. The most straightforward one. Just complete dungeon and get currency. and then use said currency for things that are dungeon adjacent.
Fly up. Glue them shut.
That's why I've been using it in my Azeroth core. I don't think having a set number of rerolls per day would be a good idea, but
And we need some
definitely like the idea of using a currency that encourages, because you would want to have a something to do like key related, you know, like you would want players to be, I'm just in here to get currency, you know what I mean? Stuff like that, it's better. Yeah, Valor Stones are going away. Yeah, Badges and Wrath were good too. I think TBC was the best, but it was because things were like harder and more basic. What's your opinion on consumption? I can't imagine I would ever take it. It seems really weird, clunky. Do they intend to add a Blizzard interrupt tracker? I doubt it. I like the dungeons in TBC. They were hard, but not, oh my god, there's 86 things flying at you. Yeah, things were like more balanced and more controlled. Yeah, I don't even care about blow list. Just trying to finish the key so we can fucking get out of this pit. Hate this dungeon anymore. It's so frustrating. They broke Bombkin so bad I can't even try key pushing. Oh, really? Why? What happened? It's like bad, you mean? Yeah, we've done the verbal communication or confirmation, blah blah blah, before, and people, you remember there was a video like people still ended up freaking out about it.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Calling it now, your key will be floodgate again. Well, it probably will be by the end of the day, but that's not possible. If we finish it, it will change to a key that's not floodgate, and that's how it works. But hopefully it won't turn back into floodgate later. I'm easily 20 to 30k DPS under the other two. You mean it? 20 to 30k, that's what people are doing overall. I'm sure there's something. I don't think it's that bad, but I think we did see one balanced druid in the pre-patch and they were pretty rough, so maybe. Could just be a build thing, I know. Without hero talents or without apex talents, things are squirrely. You gotta build different ways. If you aren't logging, don't care what the meter says. It's way off, right? Yeah, that could be true too. Could just actually be the logs that are confusing you. There was somebody saying that that was the problem in the beta, right? Something to do with, what was it? One of the specs was like not being accurately measured on the damage meter. Can you increase the size of the face cam? No. Maybe, is that a joke? It's like very small, actually, compared to most people's. They nerfed starfall damage by 35%. Oh wow, really? What, like just recently, or was that on the beta the whole time like that? Retail meters are bugged because they aren't synced for encounter start times, so sometimes you'll get 5 to 6 extra seconds of combat. It's very bad. Oh, really? Bethany Croissant, welcome. I'm good. How about you? Is that something that's like looked at as a bug? Or is that just going to be how it is forever? There'll definitely be more class tuning once the game comes out, but it's also just because of the lack of hero talents or whatever. I keep saying that, but Apex talents. I'm playing TBC Classic. Ooh, sorry to hear that. Hope you feel better. Wait, I just realized, I know we haven't streamed a ton, but I just realized we haven't had our daily update from Faxi in a while. Where are we at, brother? Need to report. Also, what'd you think of the Super Bowl? We didn't talk about that. I was shocked at how bad, I thought the game was going to be better than that. Really, the Super Bowl was bad all around. Like, the fucking commercials were shit. Like, it was so weird. It's mixed from the DBM creator. Blizzard changed how combat tracking and boss encounters function, so it may just be growing pains of a new system. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It may actually never change back. 200? 400? What the fuck? Wow. Super Bowl was boring. Yeah, it was really bad. The only football, or the only commercial I liked during the game was the Ben Affleck one. That was really funny, actually. Oh, and the Pokemon one was cool. It caught me by surprise. I didn't think there was going to be a fucking Pokemon commercial. But I don't even remember. I didn't even pay attention to it until I realized it was a Pokemon commercial, so it was like halfway over. 30-year anniversary's coming up, right? Or has it already happened? I don't even know. It's coming up, I think. It's usually like the 25th of February, I think. I did like a video for the 20th anniversary. That feels like forever ago now. Crazy how much life's changed just the last 5 years, let alone 10 years. 10 years, I guess you expect a lot changes, though.
Well, what have we here?
It's funny, so I got carried through a couple 17s of the guild, and it pushed me to rank 6 on the realm just because no bombkins are doing keys. Well, Was also because of the pre-patch, yeah. It's a lot easier to do 17s now than it was. so
Metro, what do
people
you
don't have
think
that
is
score.
the best healer for Mythic Plus? Blood Death Knight.
Yeah, I'm definitely excited. Hope you've been good. Excited for Midnight. Yes, 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 yes. Obviously, any new expansion's always exciting. Super Bowl was awesome. The defense was so on point. A defensive game is great. Oh, you like that? Yeah, I was not excited by it. What's this BS about OP consumables? What is that from? I don't know. Alright. Kind of cruising into this boss. Hopefully no more issues. No loss is definitely not ideal. Anyone having connectivity issues? Not me, but I've been online for a while now, so maybe that's one of the things that is making that not be an issue.
I'll get him, boy.
I got hit by that. They already nerfed those in the beta. What is it that they nerfed? What is it there? I'm unaware of that conversation. Potion? Which one? There was a pot that gave a ton of stats. What, like in Midnight? Or you mean like one from the old days that was not scaled down properly? Oh, a Midnight one, gotcha. Oh, that's some fancy Demon Hunter shit right there. Never saw that before. They actually have like even more mobility than Havoc, I feel like, huh? Midnight apparently it worked out at a 70% damage increased. Oh yeah, so that was just some bug and they fixed it good. "30-second CD? What potion is a 30-second CD? What? Oh, 30-second duration. I was gonna say, what the fuck?
I'll get him, boy. Beware.
Oh, this is gonna be a wipe. Just realized. Oh, he still finishes it even though she's dead? Okay. Well, we might be alright here. Yeah, I think we actually are gonna be alright. What messed up is they nerfed it after testing, where some people used it and looked great and others didn't and looked terrible. Oh yeah, that could be a problem. I mean, if it was just a flat DPS buff for every single class, then I don't know. That's been in the game before. There's been things like that in the game before. Trying to hit kind of hard, I guess. Not really. Good, got lucky there. That could have been way worse. They're really far away. It's actually good though. I think it's better when it's at the extreme edges. Yeah, if we had less, this would actually be... This run's going very well so far. Oh my god, dude, I keep fucking misclicking as well. That's another thing that really sucks about this new nameplate situation. It feels like it's harder to be precise with clicking the target. They really fucked this game out. It's so sad, dude. For absolutely nothing. You notice that too? Much harder to click the nameplate you want? Yep. This is the third time you're going at this key? Yep. Third time so far today. Trying to avoid a fourth time. That's why we made it a completion key, because I really can't stand doing the same dungeon for hours. Especially when we're not trying to learn it or something like that. Is threat even like a thing? Those mobs, I always try to get threat on them, but I don't know that that actually matters. You're supposed to stand in the electricity. Didn't you watch the floodgate video? True Devourers should give a bit more leeway on the timer. Oh, really? I don't think they're like overpowered or anything. I think they're just a lot of people are playing them, so they look good. Maybe they're like basic to play or something as well. I don't know, but I definitely want to. Man, I have so many things I want to do, but I would definitely like to try leveling and see what they look like from the ground up. Like a level 10 Devourer. What does that look like? It's bad? Why? That's not a good time, really? Wait, why? Apparently they forgot to add analytic stuff. Oh no, that'd be great. That'd be perfect. I would love that. Because then it'll be actually more challenging. It's very spammy. But yeah, all low-level classes really are, right? Yeah, I would like to do it, honestly. I just don't think I'm going to have the drive in time for it. I really need to do the Silverman thing. I need to get that going. Gillis, what are you doing? I want to do like 100% of Quell of the Loss or whatever it's called now before it comes out, so I don't have to Like, I regret not doing that more on the beta. The zones are awesome, but once the expansion comes out, I actually just like can't be bothered spending time doing it. So I should be doing it on the beta when there's like nothing else to do in retail. So I'm gonna try to do like 100% of the zone. I want to do every single quest. I want to read every single quest. I want to hear the music. I want to see the atmosphere, you know. So then when the expansion actually comes out, I can kind of just fly through it and focus on everything else. You should try it though. I have only read the Moaning Michaels on WoW subreddit's perspective. Yeah, I think it's probably people who just don't want leveling to be challenging, and it's actually maybe slightly challenging, you know. But I don't, yeah. At this rate, I feel like I would have to just stream something else instead of this to get this stuff done. I don't know what else to do. I'm so fucked money-wise, but it's like not really making any money anyway, so I don't know what to even do. The new Silver Moon is so beautiful. I know, it looks insane, dude. I can't wait to... I've like not actually explored it. Like that's why I'm saying like I really want to go and explore it and see it like before it actually comes out. I hate leveling, man. Oh, really? I love leveling. I love it so much that I'm currently working on a project in Azeroth Core to try to create my ideal single-player version of WoW leveling in endgame. I went around it on the beta to learn where all the stuff is. Yeah, that's what I want to do too. Alright, well, nobody died, but that definitely didn't go well. We did some dungeons as a group. Oh, you did the dungeons too. Yeah, they're all great. I haven't done the ones that aren't part of the Mythic Plus, but the Mythic Plus season's going to be solid, I think. How's Blood Death Knight in Mythic Plus? I really like it. Very fun to play, that's the biggest thing. I mean, this is actually the best this key's gone, and it's funny how that happens. Like, completion key, actually the best key, right? All the meta simps are saying it's the worst. Yeah, I think it's fine. I mean, I don't know what the other tanks are doing that makes it the worst. That's probably the more true part, but there's nothing wrong with Blood. I don't know what its weakness is outside of bad damage, maybe. Dragonflight raids legacy loot enabled. Let's go transmog farm time. Oh yeah. There's a lot of really good transmog from Shadowlands and Dragonflight I would like to get.
Beware.
Lots of damage, raid buffs, and they can self-live too. The other tanks, you mean? Yeah. Raid buffs, I can see that being an issue. Oh, Tom, what's up, brother? It's not that Blood is bad, it's just that the others are better. Yeah, that's what I think is probably the case. It's like everything's A tier, it's just blood 6 overall, right? Kind of thing.
Beware. Beware.
And that is fine by me. Alright. 10 minutes out of that split's really good. Especially with no bloodlust. That's really funny. Charles V. Gray, welcome. How the hell are you, brother? Hope the same for you. I hope so too, yeah. I wish it for all. Almost. There's like 1 or 2 people that I would not wish, but almost everybody I hope as well. Drop some names. One of them is this Thomas Bachelor guy. No. Normally I'd make a joke about the Patriots or the Red Sox, but now apparently I'm a New England fan. Would you get a new, what is that, like, somebody draw that for you, or what, you got a new avatar or whatever? It took me a second, when you commented the other day on a video, I was like, who the fuck is that? Then I realized, like, oh, that's him. Got his new icon. It's a filter. I read that Ghibli is suing AI for using their style as a filter. Oh, shit. Yeah, it looks good. I like it. So I thought, damn, that's cool. Let me do it. Yeah, might as well before the lawsuits come in. Wait, do we not? Oh, we don't have count again. What the fuck? We go back and get it now. I guess we'll get it at the end. I guess something's just wrong with the route now. We need to get more of those bombshell crabs. Actually, I think that's what it was. I was getting some. That's what it was. I was intentionally getting some while we were waiting for Swamp Fist. But then everybody kept fucking aggroing them by accident that I stopped. And now people don't aggro them by accident anymore. So I need to add them back in. I think that's the problem. So yesterday we thought we didn't kill the divers, but no, we did kill the divers. We just didn't do anything else. But we should have plenty of time to upgrade this. See, that's how crazy it is. I was just gonna say your group's consistently pulling like 5+ crabs. Yeah, literally every time we did it for months, it was at least 2 packs of those bombshell crabs aggroed. So that's why I stopped pulling them in the route.
Soon I shall have the power I require.
Yeah, we can just go back and get trash afterwards.
Question me? Face annihilation. It's working. It's working.
3% is a lot. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe something else is wrong. It's been too long since I thought about routing some of these dungeons, because I hadn't thought about it since prior to Remix, remember? So I don't remember what the issue is.
You dare pit your wits against mine?
I like that neither of those people hit Zap with Zap hit a defensive until after True ticks in. Oh yeah, you can actually see that pretty clearly now, huh? Like, is Voodoo gonna ever work again? I just realized I still don't have it. The Demon Hunters did it before, yeah. I finally know who in my group is good at defensives and who stinks. It definitely makes it easier to see without having set it up. We were talking about this yesterday, though. I don't know how many people were here for the conversation yesterday, but we were talking about their, like, the idea that they should add more mechanics that actually one-shot people and force them to use a defensive. I really think that that would be good for the game. I think it would be better for tanking. My idea was tanking, but there was some pushback on that, saying that it's not really a good idea for tanking, but it should be done for damage dealers and stuff. So I'd take anything at this point. Things that actually punish people for not using their CDs properly, like real punishment, not we lost some damage or something. Problem is one-shot scale badly to a point where even a defensive won't save you. No, I would. Okay, so. Like, the way it works in WoW is a spell has, like, a category to it. And, like, 99% of spells have the category deal damage or whatever. Like, and then you set what type of damage in the DB and everything. But there's also a category that it's called kills. Like, it just automatically one-shots you. It's so, like, at the end of a boss fight or something like that, if they want the room cleared, they'll execute a spell that just actually one-shots everybody. Like, doesn't one-shot people, but, like, actually kills people. Like, it doesn't do damage. It just, you know, like, you've probably seen that in the game over the years, right? Like, what did I die from? I don't know. It doesn't say anything. That's because it didn't do damage to you. It just actually deletes your character's health, you know what I mean? So I think they should have that, and they should make a new thing that, like, you have a new coding thing where if you have any of these whitelisted spells available and used, then said thing doesn't affect you. And that's how it should be. And otherwise it actually just kills your character, you know what I mean? I have an alteration on that. Make mechanics where DR is double effective. Ooh, that'd be cool actually. That's a cool idea too. If it's percent of player health, that's what matters. Significant boss abilities and teaching players their class. What a concept for the game. Yeah, I would just want to see there be some things that, like, you actually have to press a certain button for survival on. Like, there's plenty of stuff like that in raids, but there's never anything like that in Mythic Plus. And I get why, like Faxi just said, that's the actual reason, because of what I'm talking about is currently not coded in the video game. But I would like it to be there, I think. I would much prefer it for tanking. I don't really think it should be there for damage dealers, to be honest, but I would much prefer it for tanking. Like, I think that's actually what should exist for tanking. Like, your survival should not be totally passive. And a lot of times in a lot of key levels, it can be very passive. Like, you don't even have to press, like, you don't have to press any defensive CDs once and you'll still live. Alright, well, good. Thanks. I don't know how many people from the stream were in that key, but if you were, thanks for coming and getting this key changed so we can keep having fun now and don't get stuck in Floodgate. Eric Kara, though, maybe not much better, but it should be better. I actually like that dungeon because it's got some fun routing stuff. I don't love the idea that if you use your defensive earlier that you are guaranteed to die. That's just enforcing you to preserve your defensive CD. Yeah, that's why I didn't think it would be a good idea for DPS, actually. But yeah, I think for tanking it would be a great idea. And I think maybe like you could even like retrofit some of the spells into this category where it's like actually just there to prevent one shots. Like you can make Icebound Fortitude not really do much else besides that or something. I don't know how you make it work, but so every tank has like an actual CD that's pretty much just for that type of mechanic. And then you would never use it outside of that. Like, oh, how about Lichborn? Lichborn doesn't do anything currently right now. It's a very, very minor spell. So you make Lichborn that spell. Lichborn turns you into undead so you can't be killed by lethal abilities or something like that, you know? And then you could also use it if you want as like the thing to break out of fears and stuff, but you should probably never use it for that. You should probably always save it. Are you going to try the new mini-boss in reverse order tech in Arikara? Is that new? What is that? No, I've not heard of that. People would not press their defensives for 20 minutes. Yeah, I totally agree with that. Yep. It's not real yet, but you mentioned going right in a video or on a stream recently, and it could be fun to watch pugs lose their mind. Oh, yeah, I'm not going to do that. It's late in the season, but it would be funny to see, I agree. Og. Oh shit. Alright, first time for Og this whole season. Let's go. Are they actually good now? I know on the beta, when we played with them on the beta, they were actually really good. But I have a feeling they're probably not any good. August looking to be meta again. Oh, really? Why? I would say they are beta meta, but they're not going to be meta. Wait, why? The changes they got are powerful, you mean? My rating friend says his guild needs to recruit an AUG now. That's how good they are. Oh, wow, really? Alright, so he just doesn't want to fly to the dungeon. Find somebody else. They are benefiting from specs, Demo, and Arcane being incredibly strong. Oh, things that are like already tuned hard, they're probably not going to stay that way. Og needs 2 crazy overpowered specs. You mean in keys? Oh, yeah. Did you buy the plushies decor in the store? No. What, in the real money store? I don't have any real money for that. I don't have any real money, period, pretty much. I'm now worried about these playoff games that I'm gonna have to go to. Yeah, fuck it. If you have 3 to 4 equally strong DPS specs, then there's no reason to take AUG. Their group utility isn't what it was originally, right? Oh, yeah, what the fuck? Why do these people sign up that aren't healers? This fucking confuses me, man. Jesus Christ. Look at the server and you know why. It was the Azralan, yeah. AUG still also limits the group prior damage, and we've all seen how difficult it can make a lot of fights. Oh, yeah. Did the global ignore list survive the add-on purge? Yeah, I'm sure that's not an add-on that would have any impact on combat, right? Did you see in Midnight you can get crests from hanging out in other people's houses? What the fuck? What kind of crests? No, I didn't see that. How do you get them? Upgrade crests, augment runes, and more is what it says. Oh, yeah. Huh. Interesting. Have you built your house yet? Oh, yeah. I did like a whole series on the second channel where I was trying to like collect every piece of decor. We didn't. Yeah, I unfortunately just kind of stopped doing it. Just because I ran out of time. It's still really fun to do. But, yeah, no, we did put a lot of work into that part at least. Not really to the house part. I wanted to build like a library, but there's just no reason to be in the house though. I just don't really ever care about it. The endeavors are fucking cool though. I really want to go back and do more on that. Now that the endeavor is like totally finished, I want to do that one more time. Maybe I'll just make one more episode of that or something like that. But yeah, like crafting all the profession stuff to make all the decor was so fucking cool, dude. That was so fun. We did all of Classic, all of TBC, all of War Within, all of Dragonflight. Or not TBC, MOP. We did all MOP. I was gonna do TBC, but then I decided not to. I want to do it someday on my private server. I've never actually done TBC content like that, so I don't want it to be like my first time doing it on fucking retail WoW 100 years later. We'll do it in a proper environment someday.
The way forward opens, and your fate entwines with mine.
Okay, nice and slow. Get them all up here. Make sure we don't have any issues. We're gonna need to pick that good. Slow and steady wins the race, I think, here. Forever, I was just trying to sprint to the end, assuming everyone else would do that, but it just doesn't happen. People are too... They want to get into combat too fast for some reason. Oh, the Warlock who's doing 50% of our group's DPS just died. That's not great. It's really crazy that you still can't see Ogg's actual contribution, even with Blizzard's official raid, or whatever, like, details equivalent. I thought 100% sure that would be the thing that would be fixed the most. But I guess they just don't believe it's the thing that they need to worry about. I'd be interested to see you play Warlock with your anti-summon agenda. Oh yeah. It would be interesting to see me play DPS for different reasons, but that won't be something I'd be doing. Especially outside of Ogg. Ogg's just too fun to do for low keys. But yeah, you're right, there probably would, especially in Classic, there would probably be a lot of fucking funny conversation. Demon Hunter declined the battle res and released. It's rare to see a DPS with brain power. Yeah, it's good to see actually. Definitely better to not take a battle res there. I hope Demo gets nerfed a bit. I personally don't enjoy being an Uber S tier spec. Oh really? Is it that powerful? It looks like it's really electrifying their damage charts though. 100k from 2 people in this pack is pretty crazy. I love it when I res the damage dealer and they respawn and instantly die again. That's the fucking craziest thing when that happens. Definitely not a good thing. Hey Doom, what's up? Welcome. Okay, that guy's just fucking clueless. That's crazy, man. Does this overall DPS seem slower or about the same? I don't know. I'm so like confused by the actual numbers after the pre-patch that it's hard to say. Matter. We're just gonna wipe to the fact that the fucking damage dealer just standing still on the fight.
Only the strongest survive.
That's kind of wild. 2 weeks away from the expansion. I think that boss is one people have been most clueless about through the entire expansion. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, at one point, I used to tank it far away to make sure that never happened, and then everybody flamed me for it, and now it feels like we need to do that again. Okay, 3 mages, perfect. Nothing can go wrong here. I hope it's the trifecta of all the flavors. But I don't think so. I've not seen anybody playing fire. Yeah, it would have been nice to see a fire mage, but they're bad, I guess. I mean, they were shit the whole time. People still played them, though. That Warlock upgraded an 8 Eric Harris 16 hours ago. What the fuck? Fire is actually a fun spec, oh, is it? Wait, what?
As long as we're all holding spoilers until
Oh
respective
yeah, no,
episodes,
it's no
great.
Yeah, that's, I don't know, that's a joke, I guess. Alright, Shaman's here, recheck.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The void beckons us onward. Embrace it.
I still don't have to write on all these mobs. Fucking insane. Two arcane, 1 frost, it looks like. game is played by fucking idiots. It's insane.
Only the strongest survive.
Mage's not really good for kicking. If they miss their kick, they have a long CD. Yep.
Your survival wasn't necessary.
I don't know how those mobs didn't die. I went on when they had like 20% health. Try it again. If you had 3 fire mages, you would have been finished for sure. The mages were padding because they didn't want to waste their CDs on the low health mobs. Yeah, I wish I was recording that because I really don't understand how those mobs didn't die. I guess we can look at the stream though. Jay Bozzy, welcome. Let's take a look. Can actually watch this in the player now, which is cool. Oh yeah, I guess we need to. Actually, it's still probably easier outside of it. I looked at it. As soon as you pulled the big spire, they completely stopped damage on the crawlers. I just like to see exactly what happened there because I'm really confused by how those not dying. I swear I went on when they have very low health. I just like to see exactly what happened there because I'm really... That's the wrong key. This is before the key. Oh, this is the previous dungeon. Yeah, okay. Okay, we kill Ixen, no problem. Maybe there's even still some. Is there still someone from this cat? No, there's no. Surely they're not still up from that pack. I mean, these mobs are dead. Maybe, okay, I guess they have more health than I thought they did. The attendant dies so quick, and then you see I Gorfiends it, so I lost track a lot of the health bars, yeah. The attendant dies so quick that I just expected them all to be way lower, but I guess they weren't. Yeah, they're all in the 50s or 60s now, so that was just my bad, I guess. See, that's the part with the new, like, problems with nameplates, like, I relied on something that doesn't exist anymore. Yeah, those mobs aren't even close to dead. But still, at the end of the day, everybody's fine. The poison doesn't seem to kill anybody. That mage doesn't even have the poison on. Wait, what the fuck are these guys even on about? They don't even have the poison when they die. The mage just dies to something else. What the... Alright, I fucking hate people like this. I really fucking hate people like this. Guy like lies about the situation just to be right about it. That's crazy. Yeah, the poison's fine though. There was 3 or 4 stacks of people with the poison and they're not dying. The guy died to something totally different. Did you not see that? Watch. Watch. So as we're gathering it all, let's see if we can make it bigger. There's that. Everybody has 2 stacks. Every single player has 2 stacks right now. And they're all totally fine. Okay, watch. That guy, I think, has even... I can't really tell. It looks like 2 stacks still. Okay, he's cleared. Everybody has no poison right now. They all get 1 more round of it. Everybody has 1 stack. This guy dies to this, whatever this is. The poison wasn't doing anything. It's not even doing anything. Everybody's totally fine. That guy did not die to poison. The stacking nameplates thing I just can't do because then the nameplates are like all the way at the top of the screen. It's really hard to play like that. I have a lot. I would rather deal with it this way and make these mistakes and learn from it. The poison didn't kill anybody, right? Am I confused or what? I'm sure it is difficult to heal, but it didn't kill anybody. They had it on them the whole time and everybody was fine. It's just too many casters and too many small things doing ticking damage adding up. It looked like they died to the bleed or whatever that was. I don't even know what that is. That's from the mobs like jumping to them or something. I guess we watched different things. Didn't look like anybody was in any danger. Like I said, they all had multiple stacks of the poison and they were totally fine until the bleed thing killed the guy. Like he even survived 2 or 3 stacks of it the whole time, and then all of a sudden he died to the whatever that other mechanic was. What is this? Oh, it's the chat. Yeah, the shaman continued to heal it, right? I don't really get the problem. Like, these guys have 2 stacks of the poison and they're alive perfectly fine, and this guy's dead, so it's not the poison, right? Even after somebody takes the time to do a vote to disband, and these guys still have 2 and 3 stacks of the poison, and they're still all alive. I know that it's difficult to survive it, but it's that's just what the dungeon looks like. Unfortunately, we didn't have a very good comp for it, but I can't stand it when people fucking make up shit to fucking blame somebody else for it. The overlapping nameplates problem was not an issue before, though, because Player had like a buffer to it. But it seems to still have that feature, but I just can't seem to get it to work. So I don't know. I guess it doesn't work anymore. Apparently it's hard to find damage dealers, though. That's why we had to take 3 mages. Alright. Start it up again. Mage number 1. That guy's name is Ignites as well. Surely he's fire. Okay, age 2. What the fuck? What healer do we have this time? Okay, we have a fucking poisonous spell, so I'm not gonna get flamed this time. Oh, he left. Back to 1 mage. No, let's find mages. Forget it. Ditchness, welcome. Ooh, enhance. Is enhance more popular than Ellie right now? It feels like it must be. Don't think we've seen much Ellie. Ellie's been nerfed to the ground, yeah. That key was funny yesterday. Which one? Yesterday we just streamed. They nerfed damage by 5% and lightning bolt by another 15%. Oh wow.
Many deals for a friend of the Grumbles, like you. I have many lucky dudes.
Alright, try again. Oh, the Noguera brothers. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That guy's name was Minotauro or whatever, so. I don't know if that was him or not, but I thought that was funny. Yeah, he was on Call of the Lost or whatever, yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1.
The way forward open.
It feels like all the good players stopped playing this week. I don't blame them at all. It's actually really disheartening to... Like, because now it's like we literally can't get progression now, right? Like, keys are actually harder than they were before, so... The keys we were doing before are like the last thing we'll get to do this season, it sounds like. Not a very good feeling, especially as the pre-patch is happening. This time we'll wait till they're all dead before we move on, I guess. Oh, or not. Somebody else will aggro them. Yeah, it's so much harder to see their all their health pools. That's what really fucked me up last time. I just based it on the fact that the attendant died that fast. I assumed everything died fast. But I guess the attendant must have way less health than the other ones or something. Somehow the poison's not dangerous. That's weird. Most people are grinding beta. I doubt it. I doubt anybody who's doing keys this level are actually doing beta at this point. That's only like the top of the top players doing that. I don't know why you would be though. I don't know what there is to still learn about those keys at this point. They keep changing the mechanics. Oh, really? They've done that many changes? I guess it'll be interesting to see what they look like then, if that's the case, because I haven't done them in months. Balance, so I don't really feel like there's not much to do there. I wouldn't be bothered with that. Like, if the dungeon is harder than you expect, it doesn't really change anything about what you need to learn. I don't even think we need that mob, but whatever. Just grab it. Whoa, what the fuck just hit that mob? Mob just went from 100% to 60% health. That's crazy. I feel like Demon Hunter must have some like crazy burst of some sort, huh? I think that's them doing that. Skyreach went from being one of the easiest dungeons to one of the most difficult. It'll be the Atal Dazar of Season 1. Wait, what? Atal was like the easiest one, what do you mean? Did it have mechanical changes though, or was it just tuning? I wouldn't mind doing more on there, but honestly I just really don't want to set everything back up again for the beta. Such a pain in the ass. There's a lot of positional mechanics. Are they new ones though, or are they ones that they were there last time I was there? That's a good lust. We'll take it. Okay. That's not good. We're gonna see a lot of people get dropped to the death before their last boss. Yeah, shit. Yeah, I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of funny deaths in the next expansion, no doubt about that. I guess we should get more. Alright, so the rest of this just the pats now. Kill the stag shell, and then I guess try to get the ads casters dealt with. This is gonna be a problem though. Try pulling back a bit. Steve's welcome back. How's it going, brother? Yeah. Time to continue. Oh. Alright. I really, this, man, I fucking hate these changes. These changes are so bad, it's insane. I can't believe how bad they fucked this game up for absolutely no reason. Negative 14C there? Oh wow, where's that? I don't even know. How cold is that? What is that? For Fahrenheit. It was been really fucking cold here recently, but it's finally starting to get back to normal winter temperatures. Oh, Sweden, damn. Last few days it's been like more like normal winter temperatures here, just like slightly above freezing. That's negative 4 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh wow, that's really bad. Yeah, that's what it was a couple days ago. I imagine that is common for Sweden. How do you say the word reagents? Why? Or, again, you're asking my pronunciation of it, you mean? That's how I pronounce it. I think that's how it's pronounced, right? The US just needs to switch over to the metric system. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. Is it literally just the United States that uses Fahrenheit, or is there another country somewhere? I don't really know how that even happened. Like, why did they create their own thing? I can't decide if I missed this dungeon or not. Oh yeah. Yeah, it was alright. There's some fun stuff you can do in it. We're the only country? Oh really? How did it become a thing then? Like, why did they create their own system when everybody else? Like, what? Was it not? Like, what did England use when we separated? There's 4 other small countries that do it, I see. At least you guys drive on the right side of the road, oh yeah. That's good at least.
Incompetent drones. I will end you myself.
Okay, we're not wiping. These guys don't know the skip. Oh man. At least he apologizes. I'm not really sure it's something you can do with mining knowledge after you're capped with it. It does, like, literally I have so much I just can't, like, you don't do anything with it. I still have a bunch of blacksmithing knowledge, but I don't think there's any point in putting that in. Actually I have less than I thought. Oh wait, no, I'm actually not capped. Still working on this. But we're close to being totally done. I think I'll miss the season 1 variant of this key. Yeah, season 1, yeah. Yeah, it was alright. I don't really think it was that good. I think I like it more now, but I think it's honestly better just because I learned more about it, not necessarily, like, nothing actually changed. I just like it better because I'm better at it.
Your name, Overcrawler.
Oh, that guy has patterns and stuff. That's why it was a blacksmithing hammer. Pet. Just a bunch of shit I don't have. Might as well. That's a toy. Nothing else to spend this stuff on. Or maybe there is and I just don't know about it. I'm optimistic for world content in season, or in like the beginning of the next expansion. I think it's gonna be great.
Oh,
Hopefully.
hell.
Oh, you can buy fucking actual gems and stuff too. Why is there so many pets? Hunter's still good, right? Gotta be. Yeah, City of Threads is the one that nobody... Hopefully that one will never come back. I don't know that anybody has any positive memories from that one. But who knows, maybe they still have some favorites. Or they were still the favorite of somebody out there. I don't remember that many great clips from City of Threads, but I do remember the last one of the season that we did where the guys fucking split up at the end and flamed each other. And then also the one with the... Was it the same clip? I don't remember. There was a couple of big ones, I guess, but... I don't have many good memories of that dungeon, nor do I remember many good reviews of it.
5, 4,
Because it was just a
3,
fucking shit dungeon.
2, 1.
The way forward opens, and your fate entwines with mine.
shit. Try to kick that, but whiff the kick, and that's really painful now. It feels like way worse than it's ever been before to whiff a kick. Because you never know who else has their whiffed kick as well. Looks like we're good though. BM Hunter, that's unfortunate. Ha! Yeah, I guess they're not great, huh? Arcane is so bad. It's so back. Oh yeah. It's been really good for a while, right? Arcane, Unholy, and Demo need nerfs. Oh, really? Do you think they'll get them, what, like, once the expansion's out, or? Sun Fury iteration of Midnight was incredibly boring to play. The new Orb Spellslinger build is fun. Nice. Does that mean we're going to see more and more of these orbs pulling trash? Yes. Oh no. Not what I wanted to hear. Back to not inviting mages then, I guess, unfortunately. I think there's at least 1 or 2 more balancing patches coming before Season 1. Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, there'll definitely be some during Season 1, but yeah, I don't think there's going to be any more. Certainly not any more before Midnight launches. Possible that there will be something after the expansion launches, but before the season, like the week before, but I wouldn't say more than one of those. Yeah, I would imagine that the next thing would be after the season starts. People always dog on hunters, but I think mages are the king of pug foolishness. Oh, way worse than any. I've never seen a class live up to what mages have done wrong for us all these years. Because it's always this fucking dumb bullshit too, like that last key. It's like nobody could ever just be objective about shit. Seems like mage syndrome. I mean, the worst we saw was the fire mage stuff in Shadowlands. That was and BFA too, but it was really prominent on the channel in Firelands. My fondest memory of fire mages when they demand the tank pulls big according to their combust. Yeah, that's everybody's fondest memory of it. Actually, that's probably the... Okay, hold on. I just realized that's the best part about these changes. We'll never have to deal with that again. Never have to deal with me having to track somebody else's CDs, and if I don't, they get mad at me. One good thing, at least. Jas, what's up? Put your stream on the big TV, booted up. Wow, hell yeah, sweet man, welcome. BFA had the minute Pallies 2 that stacked mastery that would behave the same way. Oh yeah, I remember that. All I remember was Fire Mage and that stupid trinket from Ajara. Got lucky with those spawns the last 2 pulls though, that's nice. Who did he just jump to there? It didn't look like he jumped to me. I guess Avanox is a female though, right? I don't even know. I have to check. Those fucking orbs go flying as well. I can't believe how far they go. Seems like it's even worse than it was. Okay, more people who don't know the fight. Wow, this is pretty crazy. This is getting to be really bad. I guess we can maybe survive it. This is cop mode. That shit looks so fucking stupid. I don't know how anybody plays with that. It really looks stupid.
I simply wish you had
I don't even know who that was. The priest? Somebody was just standing right underneath the boss with those. Looks like this key is impossible. Pretty much all keys are impossible now after the changes. I really hate that that happened. It would have been better if they never became easy. I mean, the last key we were flying through it, I think. We were doing well, I'm pretty sure, but then somehow people don't know the fucking skip on a fucking 19, or whatever it was, an 18, I guess. After all this time. We just talked about that in a video like 2 weeks ago as well. That was like a 12 or something, I think. Apparently going better this time. What's the changes they made to make it harder again? I have no idea. I don't. I asked about it multiple times and nobody's ever answered. I don't know if it's just like, I don't know, but they're definitely way harder than they were last week and I don't know I don't know if it was documented or not, I guess is really the question, but feels like everything does way more damage than where it did last week. So like I said, we gotta wait until the 3rd week before Season 1 at midnight. I like that they do that, but I guess we have to wait longer for Mythic Plus. That's the part that sucks. I like giving 2 weeks of, you know, no pressure. But at the same time, 2 weeks nowadays when there's not really that much world content, like in Midnight especially, there was like very little to do. Or War Within. It doesn't seem like you need 2 weeks. Like with the extra, you know, I honestly think like, I know people aren't going to like that, but like, I honestly think with the extra like 3 or whatever it is, 4 days of, more than that, right? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So it's almost 5 days. It's like 4.5 days. You don't actually need that plus another week. Like, that's enough. 1 week plus those extra 5 days is plenty to get everything done. So I think they should cut 1 week off it if they're going to continue to do that. Yeah, it's going to be a while until the season Mythic Plus starts, it sounds like. It's 1 full month that the season starts, but apparently Mythic Plus doesn't open that week, according to somebody before. So that means that first week all we'll have to do is zeros. But hopefully there'll be some funny moments like the first week of zeros in Midnight or in War Within. Because that was one of the funniest things that's ever happened on this channel.
Intruders, find them.
I could be wrong, but I don't think zeros start till the 2nd week. Oh, is that right? True. So what is there to do in the first week of the season then? Nothing? What, just raids or something? No, I'm talking about the once the season starts. So the first week of the season, there's no zeros either? No first reset, like Tuesday after early access. Oh, so before the season starts, they're available? That'd be nice. I mean, the early access, you definitely still gotta buy it, but yeah, there's not really any reason to, like, I don't know what kind of world content there's gonna be, but I'm not sure what I'm gonna do for, like, what, 20 days or something before the season starts? Hopefully that's true. Because the last time there wasn't zeros until the season opened, I remember. But that's because they were trying to like make zeros something else, and I don't think that worked. I think that just backfired. Are these guys just protesting, I guess, giving up? Oh, wow, that guy actually left. What the fuck? That's crazy. I don't think I've seen that before. Or certainly we've seen it, but not in a while. Well, it's been a fun day.
Only the strongest.
Actually, our best key of the day was the one where we labeled it completion. What a fucking roller coaster pre-patch has been. Went from being joke mode to ridiculously hard again, I guess. I'm wrong. A quick Google says March 17th for Mythic Zero. Yeah, that's what I figured. Nah, we haven't even finished the key, man. I can't show you the trinket. Don't worry about it now. One way or the other. I don't know. Not worth talking about gearing from Season 3 at this point. March 2nd, expansion launch. March 17th, Mythic Zero and Heroic difficulty. Sweet. Alright, well, good. At least we'll have that first week. But yeah, no Mythic Plus. That's going to be rough. Zeros are still a weekly lockout or what? Or what? Honestly, I think I'm gonna go eat. I don't want to be starving all night tonight. That still don't feel good. So, how long have I been streaming? 3 hours. I think I'm gonna call it here. It's been just a total waste of time. We'll figure something out for next week. I'm not really sure yet, but yeah, I'm gonna go eat something before the game tonight because I don't want to be fucking starving while I'm sick. So I'm gonna get off. Thanks for watching. We will see you guys again. Next stream will be Tuesday, hopefully, unless the servers are down all day again. Yeah, in Zeros, in launch of Dragonflight, they had Zeros, but that was before they made the change. You remember in the end of Dragonflight, they were trying to make Zeros into like actual hard content just with no timer. And they tried to do that, and I think it just totally failed. So I think they're just giving up on that idea. But yeah, we'll figure it out. We still got a full week of nothing still to do next week, so I'm not sure what we're going to do there. But yeah, I'm going to get off. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next week, and we'll try to figure something out. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.